everyone, I thought I would vlog today, and I'm just gonna get ready, and I thought that I would have a little chat with you and sort of explain the day and stuff. So I wanted to capture a day of homeschool while we've got the chance, because it's just been announced that the kids are going back on the 8th of March, and I feel so much more positive as a result of that, because I don't know about anyone else, but for me, I'd started to kind of feel that this was just going to go on and on. And you know, the kids are, you know, they're not happy with the situation as it is, and it's hard for them to really fully understand it. And you know, it puts limitations on what I can do business-wise, and with kids at home you get no time to yourself as well, because you know, no time to work, no headspace, all of that stuff. So just all in all, it's been difficult. So yeah, so I'm feeling a lot better, but I know not everybody is. I know that for some people the current situation is even more stressful, so I'm really sorry if that's the case for you. I know that, you know, obviously the biggest thing for us is the fact that the kids can go back. So anyway, my point is, we won't be doing the homeschool thing for much longer, hopefully. And so I wanted to capture kind of a typical day while we have the chance. And actually our typical day varies quite a lot, because it depends. So it depends on whether my husband's working from home or whether he's in the office. If he's working from home, we try to split things, because he can work very flexibly, which gives me some space to do what I need to do when he's at home. So that's what we're going to capture today. He's working from home today. So what generally happens, the hair on that, what generally happens is that we're able to split the day in half, and then if he needs to do anything, he can do it later in the evening, or, you know, we can kind of figure it out. So this is something we do a couple of times a week, and I just wanted to capture it. So typically on the days when he's working from home, I take the opportunity to go for a run. Hopefully the footage worked and you've seen a little bit of that, because we have a bit more time in the mornings, because like he's not got to dash off to work. So I went for a run, and then I am going to have the kids for the morning. So that's English and maths at homeschool, and then he will have them for the afternoon, and then sort of, if he's got more to do, then I'll jump in the late afternoon, if that makes sense. But anyway, yeah, so that's the plan. We're going to be balancing it. So in a second I'll go down, just put some makeup on. I basically never wear makeup, but I thought I would, you know, make an effort. What was I going to say? So yeah, I'm going to go down in a minute and take over. He's just watching them while I get ready. And yeah, so that's the plan, is a split day. I've been thinking of doing some more vlogs. I don't know what you think about that, because I suddenly realised that I haven't vlogged very much other than sort of travel, and I really want to vlog some more everyday life, some sort of writing days and days where I've got events. There might be events. Days with the kids, days out. So let me know what you think. Would you like to watch more vlogs? Today I need to work on some bits on audio, but I'll explain that later. I'll do the homeschool bit first. So the way that it works is that my eldest, who's 10, does his homeschool in his room. I'm making a right hash of that. Because he's old enough to get on by himself, and he doesn't want to sit with us and have the distraction of the girls. The girls are 8 and 3. So yeah, so he's upstairs in his room, and I sort of just go and check on him. And then the younger two, the 8-year-old, well, they both sit up at the table. I give the 3-year-old sort of stickers and colouring and stuff so she can get on. And yeah, she calls it home nursery. She is actually back at nursery now. We held off because my mum hadn't had the vaccine, and we didn't want to expose her to, you know, kids at nursery. So yeah, now she's had the vaccine, and also my youngest needs to kind of gradually go back into nursery after so many months off, well, like 2 months off, because she actually gets really tired if she does anything, because she's not used to it. So she went back, so that's really great. She went back yesterday. But if she's at home, then she will just sit and do activities basically while my middle child, May, is doing her bits on the laptop or whatever. So that's the plan. I'm going to be wet-haired for a little while because I've decided to do natural well, myself. Natural curls today. We'll see how they turn out. It's always hit and miss. But basically, I just have to let my hair dry by itself. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. So let's go do homeschool. I should put my glasses on. And then I'm ready. Right, let's go. So we're getting started. May has to take pictures of her work. So does Finn. So you're just getting started with that, aren't you? And then...
and I missed the page.
Oh no, that's all right. So we did some science yesterday. And Zoe is doing some stickers, aren't you? We're doing nighttime creatures. Have you got a bat? So the stickers are all in the back and we cut them up. We cut out the ones she needs, otherwise she struggles. By the way, excuse my really cool Fitbit. It's just on a bit of a fitness thing at the moment. But yeah, it's, wow, on my veiny hand. I need to put my rings on. It's not the coolest, but it's helpful, so there we go. Yeah, so nighttime creatures. Right, so what are you learning in English today?
We learn about that a main clause needs a
It's hard to say, isn't it? You're learning about subordinate clauses. So a subordinate clause needs a what to make sense?
A main clause.
Cool. Write it down then. And then I'm going to send their work from yesterday and go and find my rings. Finn, can you take pictures of your work, please? So the thing about a lot of this English work is that when we were younger, we didn't do it. We, you know, my generation didn't learn English that way. So all this like subordinate clause and main clause stuff, we have to look it up. And apparently I'm needed. I'm just gonna make some coffees, make one for Stuart, and I need to sweep as well. What do you want? You want the felt tips now? I'll do it. So they're happy for a minute. So I am going to finish the sweeping Stuart started before he went up. We fortunately have wooden floors, which is very helpful when you have a dog and 3 kids that are at home all the time. But yeah, I can't sweep with one hand. My husband always sweeps with one hand. I mean, not the most exciting content, but who, like I can't do it. Who can you sweep with one hand? Or is it just me? Okay, I am gonna sit down and send the yesterday's work, since the girls seem to be happy, and drink my coffee. What have I got? What? Oh, that's a ruler, but it's got like squidgy stuff in it. You okay? Cutting out? Which, the nursery one doesn't have squishy stuff in? No, well, there you go. May has discovered roller skating, so she's roller skating at every opportunity. And Zoe's out on her scooter. Oh, don't fall over. Yeah, it is a bit downhill. Whoa! Have you got your scooter? Oh, very noisy. Are you going to ride it or just stand making noises? We've just come to see the chickens. This is the most friendly one. This is Flappers.
The most silliest one.
She's very silly, isn't she? Hello,
Even
Flappers.
though she just walks out.
Are you okay? Got a very privileged cuddle here. Oh, she's come.
She's a boss.
She is.
Hello.
And who's this one?
Who's this? Tickle her under the chin.
Eggie, is that your
they
chicken?
Like tickles under the chin.
She's teeny tiny, aren't you? She's the youngest as well.
And
oh, she wants to go. Let her go.
Bye.
You had to read this morning as well. What book did you read?
I didn't know what chapter book to read, so I just read a doctor book, a vet book, and a
Oh, I know the ones, like How to Be a Doctor. Okay, so I need to take my coat off. So let's see what your maths is, and then I need to keep an eye on Zed because Zoe has decided to stay outside scootering. Let's see what you've got. What was it yesterday?
It was just 2D shapes.
Oh, okay, so you're doing some shape stuff. Cool. Well, you crack on with that and I'll hang around in case you have any questions.
Okay.
Okay, but I need to go and watch Zoe. So May's getting on with her maths. The washing is on. The small one is eating an orange and watching Hey Dougie, aren't you? Because it's the only way I could get her in from the garden. And I am going to drink a coffee and I don't know, because May's using my laptop, so it's February. But it's a lovely day. It's like 10 degrees out there. And I thought maybe I can hang the washing out, you know, just take the worst of it. I don't know. The girls, May has finished, and in fact Finn has finished as well. So Finn's playing on the Switch, the girls are playing Barbies. So yeah, I'm gonna just quickly do some bits of housework while they're kind of content and playing. I'm gonna see how much cleaning I can get done. So what I do, which works quite well, is I've separated our house up into like zones in my head that I clean. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I've just run up the stairs from doing the washing. I clean like a zone a day, and it means I can keep on top of it. So Mondays is the bathrooms. We've got a downstairs toilet. I don't want to make it sound like we've got hundreds of bathrooms. And then Tuesdays I do our room, which I did yesterday. I bought new bedding as well, which is very exciting. And then Wednesdays, which is today, I clean the kids' rooms and hoover around. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to see how much I can get done because they're playing really nicely. Yeah, and then that's a handy thing. I often end up doing it kind of when I finish my work. So I end up doing it sort of 4:30 before I put the dinner on. Then obviously I lose work time. So since May finished all her homeschool pretty quickly, and like I said, they're playing really nicely, I'm going to take the opportunity. So although I've cleaned our room, I've not hoovered it. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to clean the kids' rooms. Just do them one at a time in case I don't manage to do them all. So on to the first child's room. This is Zoe's room. You can see what I have to contend with. So I need to tidy up, clean in here, hoover, but yeah, it's a delight. Need to put all her Mr. Men away. We've been giving these to Zoe as a reward for potty training. So she's got these for like doing a wee on the potty or doing a poo on the potty or having a good day, you know, it just depends what phase. But yeah, my son had all of them, and because he's 10 he doesn't want them, so he's been slowly giving them to her. So this is her little bookcase, so I can I need to do those. It's like every day I have to put her Mr. Men away. And this is a lipstick she's stolen from me. Okay, that's it all done and as tidy as it gets. We actually, our carpets are really old. This mark here is from when this was an office, if any of you remember, when we had a study in here before we lost it to our third child. That's where the spinny chair was, so it's damaged the carpet. So yeah, we have plans to recarpet upstairs, and it should have been done by now, but obviously everywhere's closed. So that room is done. May's room, which is, I don't know, basically as bad. So I'll give that a quick tidy and a clean as well. And that one is done. I've left the Barbies out so I don't get in trouble. They've gone off to play downstairs for a minute. Yeah, a little bit tidier. One more to go, which is Finn's room. He won't want me to film in there. You might have seen on Instagram, I just repainted it. So anyway, do that and then it's probably lunchtime. So a good job done though to get these bedrooms sorted, because they're always really messy and they get really dusty and bits everywhere, and so yeah, it's good. Right, that's my shift over. And I put my hair up because I've just noticed how fluffy it is. Also, curly hair is hot, but yeah, it's because I washed it. I don't normally wash my hair very much. When I do shampoo my hair, it goes really fluffy. There you go, that's a good look. So now it's my work time, and Stuart's got the kids, so Finn is quite happy just carrying on working in his room. He knows how to access all the work. May has got PE, and she also has to devise a workout, so she needs to do a workout and also come up with one. Anyway, and she's decided she's doing roller skating, so they're getting on with that. I'm really glad I got the cleaning done, because like I said, normally I end up doing it later, because, you know, there's just too much stuff to do. And I mean, Stuart does the cleaning and stuff as well, but today he's got some outdoors jobs to do, and to be honest, I'm usually the one that's in charge of the cleaning, so, and as I say, I just find it useful to kind of be methodical about it and do a bit every day, and then it all gets done, and it's not too much. If you do it all in one go, it's hell, it takes like 3 or 4 hours. So, anyway, work. So the plan is, I have 2 chapters of audio to edit, so I'm still working on the audiobook of Milk, but I'm making good progress. So I started it before Christmas, and then with all the lockdown and everything, I can't get the silence to work on it here. So that's caused a lot of problems. So yeah, I haven't made much progress. Also, I really don't like the working on the audio, so I procrastinate a lot. And where, you know, I've been feeling down like a lot of people are, that makes me procrastinate even more. So I'm back on it, I'm back in the game. So I've got 2 chapters to go through. When I edit, I also ideally like to re-record any bits, but I'm not setting up my sound studio today because the kids are at home. Well, it's the youngest one. The older 2 can be asked to be quiet, but having Zoe at home means that I can't. So what I'm going to do is go through it and make notes on anything I have to do, so then when I do next set up my studio, there's a video of me setting it up. I make like a den in here. When I do set it up, that will mean that I can just run through what I need to re-record really quickly. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, that is the plan. Excuse my leaning tower of books. So I went through my bookcase and pulled out the books from my bookcase that I haven't read. And also, my husband bought me a box of books, which was really sweet. He bought it for me for Valentine's. So I bought him a hat because he needed a warm hat, and then literally on Valentine's Day was, I think, when the snow had melted, so it was like, well, the snow's done. But yeah, so he bought me a box of books, which I've done an unboxing video of before, and I have an affiliate link for, so I'll stick that below. So just for transparency, I have been sent a box by them before. So these were all from that box. I've got I Confess by Alice Barkley, Somebody's Mother, Somebody's Daughter by Carol Ann Lee, Plume by Will Wiles, and A Long Way From Home by Peter Carey. So I've still got those sat there. I'm reading 1984 at the moment, and then I pulled out Inferno by Dan Brown, because I've never read that, and that was on the bookcase, and 100 Years of Solitude, which I have read but a very long time ago. So that's my massive pile of books sat there at the moment to be read. So yeah, no, that was really nice for him to buy me books for Valentine's. We bought the kids some chocolate, which they've just been eating. So anyway, time to get on with editing some audio. Oh, the dog's outside. You let the dog in. Are you waiting to come in here? Come on. Come on then. Are you coming in? You gonna come and work with me? Go on then, up. Up then. Up. Go on. So, since Dolly's got older, she likes to come up on the bed. Come on! There we go. Which she was never allowed to do before. We've bought this throw, which is specifically for her. It gets washed really regularly because dogs are gross and I don't really want you on my bed. But basically, we've all gone soft on her over lockdown, haven't we? Spending too much time with you. So, she's taking liberties. Right, I need to get on with it. update. I'm partway through editing that chapter. This one's actually going really well. I'm not having to edit very much in this chapter. Sometimes there's loads, and I'm actually thinking that some of the ones where there were loads of edits, well, there's one chapter in particular I may need to re-record. But basically I'm going to go through it all, and then I will probably listen to the whole book and just lie there all day and listen to it. And then if there's any issues with it, if I need to re-record any chapters, because I think on some of them that's the dog, my speech, kind of the recording of my speech is not quite as clear. It's really hard to explain. It's hard to explain sound. Excuse the noise. My husband has just fixed the trampoline because we live near the sea. It's really windy here, and the trampoline got smashed up in a storm. When we hadn't dismantled it, we didn't realise it was going to be as bad as it was. So the kids have this game called Baby Bird School, where they sit on the trampoline and they have to learn bird skills such as flying. So they're squawking outside, if you can hear that. So yeah, anyway, the edits are going really well. So I'm going to carry on working through those, but as I say, I may have to re-record some sections, but I seem to be going a lot faster now. So yeah, so that's the update. They're not being killed, our poor neighbours. So I have edited a chapter. It's taken me an hour, I think, to edit what's ended up as 10 minutes of footage, so you get the idea of why this is driving me crazy. And I kind of end up at a point where I feel like I'm hearing things, and anyway, it's done. At some point I'm going to have to, as I said, sort of listen through and, I don't know, see if it sounds alright. I get really paranoid. This is part of why I hate it. It makes me feel quite anxious and paranoid as I edit it, in case it's terrible and I start questioning myself and should I stop now because it's taking so much time and yada yada. So anyway, I've done one chapter. I've got another one recorded that I would like to do. I've got a list of corrections. There's probably about 15 corrections that I need to record next time I get out my recording stuff. But before I go on to the next one, I need a break from it. So I am going to work on a PowerPoint for, my hair's ridiculous, sorry, just catching sight of myself. Also because all the end is dyed, so it's a totally different colour. Anyway, yeah, so I am doing a writer's workshop with Wickham Art Centre and Dane Cobain, who's another author tuber, I'll link him below, and creaky door. And I am I'm putting together a PowerPoint because I feel like it's just always helpful, even though it's going to be on Zoom, I think it's always helpful to have pictures to look at and stuff, so it's not just my face. So I've kind of half done it, and I need to finish off putting together what I'm going to say because I'm a guest speaker. I'll put links below if you're interested in having a look at that, but it's in a couple of weeks. And I'm going to stick some music on so I can clear my head from this audio. It is currently 3:30, so I'll at least get that done and I might be able to start on the next piece of audio. We shall see. Also, still got my dog friend. Are you helping? Are you annoyed that I'm here with you? You'd rather be alone? Kids have gone quiet, it's very suspicious. Right, I need to get on. So I have done that. It took me quite a lot longer than I thought. I also ran through what I was going to say, which is really helpful. So I think, so it's 20 to 5, and I think I'm going to leave it there because if I start editing the next piece of audio, it's a bit, I can't really get into it, so I think I'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow I've got the 2 older kids and the younger ones at nursery, so I can get a few things done, especially if I'm sat with May while she's working. I can do stuff like editing as long as I can hear fairly well, or if she's sort of playing outside I can sit and do it. So anyway, I will leave that for tomorrow. But I'm quite happy to have got a whole chapter edited, this presentation thing finished, planned out, sorted out, a couple of bits of admin, I've done some social media things I needed to do, so that's pretty good for an afternoon of work. So I'm going to stop working there and go and be on parenting duty again, and I'm going to start cooking in a second. So laptop closed, it's official, I'm done working for the day. So, change of plan. My husband is making dinner. I was going to make curry, but he's making Chinese. He has recently discovered that he is good at making like fakeaways. So he's doing that, which is really cool. We tend to do sort of half and half. Like we cook what we're good at, if that makes sense. So if it's something I'm good at, I'll do it. And I'm up here apparently on book reading duty. Zoe, show me your book. What? Oh yeah, show me that bit. Oh, why am I zooming? There we go. Yeah. What do you do with it?
You look down right and they
Oh, show me.
down the right.
Show me.
You down there.
Should we look down the rabbit hole? Oh, there she is. Hold on. Hold on. It's just, there's Alice.
Yeah, better.
Yeah. Wow.
Not look. Among it.
Yeah.
Not look.
It's her sister, I think, in Alice in Wonderland. Show me the next page then. What's the next one? What happens next? Whoa! Her legs are sticking out. My husband says children never wear socks. Even if we put them on them, they take them off. If you have kids, do your kids wear socks? I'd like to know. What's in there? Caterpillar. Oh yeah. Painting the roses red. It's clever, isn't it? It's like magic. Jamie. Wow! She's naughty, is she? Oh, she threw all the cards, did she?
Yeah.
Mm.
That mean. That was mean.
Yeah, that was mean.
Yeah.
Was it? Do you like that book?
That was mean.
Mm. Let's have a look. Let's see the front cover of it. Very nice. And look what I've just discovered. What's this on your bed? Have you got your Mr. Men out again? Yeah. We've just got out paint by numbers. We've had dinner. The small one has, let me turn this around. The small one is having a bath because she's gross. And so the older ones were taking the opportunity to get the painting out because otherwise Zoe is all over it. So May got this mermaid paint by numbers for her birthday, didn't you?
Yeah.
So she's been working on that since her birthday, which is just before Christmas. And Finn, who's just about to come down, bought himself this one. It's Tower Bridge, so he's not long started that actually. So they're going to work on that for a bit of sort of chill out time in the evening. So I am going to sign off. I've just settled Zoe. She went to sleep very quickly. She's very tired from being outside. And May is just watching some TV. Finn's playing on the Switch. So I'm going to have to read to May in a minute. Normally Stuart and I do half each. So one of us would put Zoe to bed and the other one will put May to bed and Finn puts himself to bed basically. May still likes to have a story. But Stuart's on a Zoom call tonight. So I think I'm going to spend the evening reading my book. I want to finish 1984. I've read it before, but I never read the end, and then I couldn't remember where I was, so I'm reading the entire thing. So yeah, I think I'm just going to read my book. I'm absolutely shattered, actually. But yeah, might get an early night. Exciting. Thank you for watching. If you have stayed all the way to the end, massive high five for you. I'd love to know how you've been balancing things over lockdown. Dishwasher. That's dramatically loud. Well, that's a good place to finish. Yeah, let me know how you are. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon for another video. Take care.